You can almost feel that strange, heavy quiet coming from Sony lately. The kind of silence that doesn't feel accidental but instead makes creators wonder whether something gigantic is moving behind the curtain or if a long-anticipated dream has simply been pushed aside without a whisper. And for filmmakers, hybrid shooters, videographers, and low-light fanatics around the world, that dream has a name that has echoed across comment sections, rumor forums, and endless live-stream debates. We're on Earth is the Sony A7S IV, and why has the company been so uncharacteristically cautious about acknowledging its existence? To understand the confusion and tensions surrounding this missing camera, we have to go back to the very origins of the legendary A7S lineup, a series that revolutionized mirrorless filmmaking by embracing a philosophy that ran boldly against industry trends. Instead of maxing out megapixels like every other manufacturer, Sony introduced a 12-megapixel sensor that prioritized extreme sensitivity above everything else, creating a tool capable of delivering cinematic low-light footage that left competitors drowning in noise, and the A7S II took that legacy further by refining dynamic range, video codecs, and internal stabilization, eventually leading to the long-awaited A7S III in 2020. A camera that arrived after years of build-up and skepticism but instantly became a cult favorite thanks to clean 4K 120p video, powerful heat management, lightning-fast autofocus, impressive color reproduction, and a reliability that made it a daily workhorse for YouTubers, documentary filmmakers, solo content creators, and wedding videographers alike. But time has changed the landscape dramatically. Panasonic has stepped up with the S1H, GH6, and Lumix full-frame cinema tools. Canon has redefined hybrid filmmaking with the R5C, C70, and advanced dual-pixel AF systems. Nikon shocked everyone with the Z8 and Z9 stacked sensor performance and 8K workflows. And while every major brand pushes aggressively into cinema-oriented hybrid ecosystems, Sony's Alpha lineup has expanded in nearly every direction except the one fans have been begging for. Which is exactly why the unusual silence surrounding the A7S IV feels more intentional than accidental. For years, A7S IV rumors bounced between hopeful wishlists and credible industry whispers. Talk of Sony sticking with 12MP but adopting a new stacked or global shutter sensor, upgraded Bion's XR or XR Plus processors, drastically reduced rolling shutter, full sensor readout, new color science similar to the FX9 and A9 III, smarter AI autofocus capable of subject tracking in near darkness, enhanced active stabilization with predictive gyro algorithms, 6K 60p internal, 4K 240p slow motion, raw output improvements, better thermal architecture, new ergonomic tweaks, and improved menu systems, essentially everything needed to push Sony back to the bleeding edge of mirrorless video dominance. And yet, as months turned into years, leaks dried up entirely, even from insiders who normally nail Sony predictions. Instead, the conversation shifted toward a potential new FX3 II cinema camera, rumored to blend aspects of the FX3 and the Alpha S line, causing many to question whether Sony is preparing to merge both families into a single, more streamlined lineup that serves filmmakers without duplicating features across two bodies, sparking a heated, ongoing controversy across the filmmaking community. On one side, loyal A7S fans argue passionately that the S cameras serve a unique niche. They offer the cinematic DNA of the FX series while retaining hybrid photography functions that pure cinema cameras lack, making them perfect for creators who want compact full-frame video without sacrificing the ability to shoot stills. And these users insist that Sony would be foolish to retire a product line that still sells extremely well in 2025, especially when its low-light capabilities remain unmatched by most rivals. But others see Sony's overall strategy differently, noting that the company's Alpha and FX divisions have increasingly overlapped, creating internal competition that complicates firmware updates, divides R&D resources, and confuses potential buyers who simply want one ideal filmmaking camera. With the rise of stacked sensors, global shutter technology, oversampled 4K, advanced AI subject detection, and high-resolution hybrids becoming the new standard, the original A7S philosophy, extreme sensitivity above all LSE, may no longer stand out in the same way it once did. Some argue the S and S series has lost its meaning as modern cameras achieve clean ISO performance far above what was previously possible, while hybrid shooters now demand higher megapixel sensors for still photography, sharper oversampled video, and flexible finishing options in post-production that a 12MP sensor inherently limits. That raises the most painful question of all: is the Sony A7S IV actually cancelled? As of now, Sony has made no announcements whatsoever, but the complete absence of reliable leaks, combined with the surge of chatter surrounding other upcoming models like the A12, A7 IV, and the highly rumored FX3 II, paints an increasingly grim picture for those hoping for a true S-line successor. Some insiders believe Sony may quietly retire the line, allowing an upgraded FX3 or FX-style hybrid to absorb its legacy, creating a simplified camera ecosystem where the FX series caters to filmmakers and the A7/A7R/A1 lines satisfy hybrid creators and photographers. While others speculate that Sony could be developing the A7S IV under deep secrecy, possibly alongside cutting-edge global shutter technology that would completely redefine low-light performance and dynamic range. And if that's the case, the A7S IV might emerge not as a simple refresh but as a dramatic reinvention of what a low-light cinema camera can be. But as each month passes with no signs of movement, even longtime Sony watchers are beginning to lose hope, and many now believe that the rumored 2025 FX3 II will effectively replace both the FX3 and the A7S III, carrying forward their shared DNA under a more unified branding structure. If that happens, the S badge could quietly fade into history, remembered as one of Sony's most influential camera lines but ultimately replaced by a new generation of hybrid cinema tools designed for an era dominated by AI-driven filmmaking, HDR workflows, and advanced full-frame performance. And yet, for many creators, the possibility of losing the A7S family feels strangely emotional. This series wasn't just a set of specs or a marketing label. It represented creative freedom in any lighting condition, the ability to capture cinematic stories without expensive rigs or dedicated cinema bodies, and for countless filmmakers, the A7S cameras were the gateway to professional quality work when budgets were low and ambitions were high. Whether the A7S IV has been cancelled, delayed, merged into another product, or hidden deep within Sony's development labs, the legacy of the S line continues to shape modern mirrorless technology in every low-noise frame, every high ISO test, and every clean 4K image shot in conditions that once seemed impossible. And while we wait to see whether Sony will revive the S badge or let it rest, one question lingers like an unresolved chapter: is the S line truly gone forever, or is it simply sleeping until Sony is ready to unveil something revolutionary again? What do you think? Is the Sony A7S IV still coming, or is this the end of an era?